see how fast you can really go.
It's all about speed, pal!
You